Greetings everyone, this is Collectibles Euphoria with a review of the Rapunzel Deluxe feature doll released by the Disney Store as part of the Disney Deluxe feature doll collection. This 16-inch doll is based from the movie Tangled, which features Rapunzel wearing her signature purple dress, her hair braided with floral hair accessories, and her holding the king and queen's floating lantern. This deluxe doll has a singing mechanism which includes her famous healing incantation song, as well as light-up features of the floating lantern and her floral hair accessories. Stay tuned! Rapunzel comes in a window-style purple box with a Disney Store logo on the upper right-hand corner, Rapunzel's name in the middle, and the 3+ logo on the left-hand corner. The box has filigree patterns outlining the borders of the box, and the border also has Pascal included in her filigree motif. It also has information regarding its light-up feature and song. There is also a Try Me button with a tiny cable attached to Rapunzel that you need to push in order to listen to some parts of her song, but in order to trigger it, you have to pull the Pull Me tab located on the back before pressing the Try Me button. The top has a purple satin ribbon carry handle, and the filigree borders are continued on the top portion of the box. The left side of the box has Rapunzel's side silhouette with filigree patterns as well as Pascal's image. Right on the back, the filigree borders are continued as well. It also shows a promotional image of Rapunzel holding the floating lantern with a faint background of Rapunzel's tower. This doll retailed at $49.95 US and $54.95 Canadian dollars. The inner cardboard backdrop also has a faint purple background of Rapunzel's tower and the environment surrounding it. Rapunzel is tied up on the back by a small connector attached towards the plastic casing, which helps trigger the light-up feature and song from the box. However, in order to release Rapunzel from the connector, you have to pull the cable outwards from her back, which states "Try Me," to unlock Rapunzel's full capability to light up and sing. You can reattach the cable back if you wanted its playback mechanism from its packaging. Rapunzel's Deluxe feature doll is absolutely stunning and would probably pass as the prettiest 16-inch singing doll version of her, and also would probably qualify in the overall presentation of her doll for a limited edition doll version. Rapunzel's face is a spitting image of her limited edition doll version, minus the rooted eyelashes. She has a beautiful arched eyebrows, and her eyes are actually my favorite facial feature of her since she has very detailed eyes and eyelashes, capturing her beautiful green eyes seen in the film. She has light freckles on her nose and cheeks, minimal pink blush on her cheeks, and coquette lip color. Her hair is my overall favorite detail on this doll version since the plaited hair is very movie accurate, which includes a big chunk of her braided hair and some smaller braids intertwining on the entire braid. The floral details are made of plastic, and the pink flowers have lights seen in the round middle part of the flower. The wiring is hidden using a similar shade of cable to help blend in with her natural hair color. The hair is made of synthetic hair with golden tinsels to recreate the glowing hair effect seen in the film, and this hair feature works real well with Rapunzel. My only complaint is that the texture of her hair doesn't feel as soft to touch as her other classic doll releases, which have soft, silky hair. Rapunzel wears a traditional German dress called the Dirndl, which has a purple theme with a pink accent. The dress itself consists of a lavender corset top laced with a pink bow and has the same white scalloped edge trims on the neckline and edges of the sleeves and skirt. She has a V-shaped neckline and has a pink lace trims on the edge of the pointed bodice. Her bodice is made of a satin fabric with glittered magic golden flower details on the bodice, and she has a leg of mutton sleeves. The puffed part of the leg of mutton sleeves has a pink lavender stripes and has a light pink ribbon on the edge. Then the rest of the sleeves has a sheer pink fabric with white lace trims. She has an overskirt made of purple organza packed with glitters and has a magic golden flower motif outlining the borders of the overskirt. Underneath it, She has nylon fabrics with a solid purple panel on both sides, while the middle panel is made from a satin fabric with a magic flower motif print on the skirt. It has a white scalloped lace trim to signify her white petticoat in the film, though she doesn't have a petticoat included on her skirt. The back has a Velcro closure, and opening it reveals the heart-shaped speaker, and right below it is the battery compartment. The left side of her hip has the on and off switch button that controls the light and singing mechanism. She comes with a translucent floating lantern, which has an orange color scheme to replicate its glowing effect. The lantern is made of plastic with a sun insignia in the middle, with a swirl detailing on the borders. This particular floating lantern is a replica of the lantern made specifically for the king and queen due to its sun insignia, and this is also the replica of the lantern that went towards Rapunzel as seen in the film. The floating lantern is an important aspect of the film since it has been a tradition in Rapunzel's kingdom, initially made to celebrate Rapunzel's birthday, then was done each year after she was kidnapped to help lead the way to the lost princess. So including this on this deluxe doll is ingenious and helps recreate that important scene in the film. Rapunzel is barefooted and was not provided with shoes for movie accuracy. As for articulation, she has no head tilting due to its singing mechanism, but has 360 degrees rotation. She has rotation on her shoulder, which is impeded by her shoulder sleeves on both sides, but can still go up and down sideways as well. She has elbow articulation on both sides, and standard wrist articulation on her left side, with no wrist articulation on her right hand due to the light-up mechanism of the floating lantern. She can bend her hip forward and backwards, can lift side to side, and has 90 degrees knee bending with no ankle articulation. This doll cannot stand alone and requires the use of a doll stand for better display purposes. My favorite feature doesn't end with her eyes and hair, since the most captivating feature of this deluxe doll is its singing and light-up feature, making this doll stand out among the classic doll releases. The song included here is Rapunzel's iconic Healing Incantation song, which was never included before on any of her singing versions, since Disney has been reusing the song When Will My Life Begin on all of its singing dolls. The song lights are triggered by removing the floating lantern off Rapunzel's hand, then replacing it back by tapping the small metal pin on the palm of her hand.
Flower, gleam and glow, let your power shine, make the clock reverse, bring back what once was mine. Heal what has been heard, change the fate's design, save what has been lost, bring back what once was mine, what once was mine.
This song is actually my favorite song in the film, and I've been really hoping for a release of this song in her singing version, so you cannot imagine how elated I was to find out that it has a healing incantation song instead. However, for someone striving for film accuracy, the appropriate song for this particular scene is the song I See the Light, which is her duet song with Flynn Rider, also known as Eugene Fitzherbert. But of course, I'm not going to complain about it, since I really like the Healing Incantation song, and I felt that that song was underrated for not being used in her previous singing doll version, despite of being considered her iconic song, which plays an important part in the film. What I love the most about the song inclusion is it includes the entire Healing Incantation song, and not just a portion of it. The light on the lantern also flickers, which helps provide an accurate gleam of the light while inside the floating lantern. The lights on the flower, though, is just a steady light and does not flicker, which is completely fine. I wish, though, it has more flowers included, so it will create a better glowing effect of her hair. The Rapunzel Deluxe feature doll bears my highest praises among all the other singing versions released recently due to its accurate film accuracy and overall presentation. Other deluxe doll releases are Ariel in her mermaid form and Elsa in her signature blue gown for those who are interested in completing this entire collection. I don't own the previous singing version of Rapunzel, but looking at images of it online, the previous version cannot even compare to this new release from the details on her clothes, down to her hair, makeup, and accessory. I think Disney has been gearing towards doll collectors recently by adding fine touches to their new releases instead of giving them a simplified versions of their movie outfits. I have so much good things to say about this doll version since it is one of the best replica of the outfit she wore in the film with very detailed plaited hair and accurate voluminous hair seen in the film. The addition of the floating lantern and its singing mechanism is beyond compare and is a perfect representation of Rapunzel's accessory and ability seen in the film. This doll is a very good substitute if you don't own Rapunzel's limited edition doll in her purple outfit, whether due to its sky-high price in the secondary market, or you missed the release of it when it first came out for retail price, or you just don't like her doll representation. This doll can also be upgraded to help recreate a limited edition doll version or one-of-a-kind version for those who likes to add a few details here and there on their dolls. I highly recommend this deluxe feature doll to all Tangled fans, Rapunzel's fans, doll collectors, and Disney enthusiasts in general. Have a magical day. Bye!